Hello, Dreamers. Perla here, as always. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and do so. We would love to have you. So, Pisces, this is your reading for this week. And one of the things that I was getting right away when I was filling up the water and I was getting into your energy is the time of performing, the time of acting or wearing this false mask is coming to an end. Is this space where your true self, the authentic you, is no longer waiting on the sideline. Now, that is going to bring out these perceptions or these opinions from other people, where other people are going to say that you are full of yourself, or that you're being an ass, or that you're being a bitch, or whatever it is. But it is because you are in the process of no longer, I have to say, okay, and bear with me, guys, okay? And I say this with all the love in my heart. A lot of you go into roles or into spaces in your life, in your environment, with active services, right? Whether it is helping out or providing a service or whatever it is. But that always came with the attachment of the value that you put on yourself through other people's validation of how well or how bad or how whatever it is, the whatever service it was that you were providing or whatever help you were providing. And that is a version of you that I feel that you have finally, or you are finally accepting and realizing that your worth, your value doesn't come from what it is that you can do for others, but how it is that you show up for yourself and how it is that you have that internal relationship with you. Because other people's opinion or other people's value and worth about you or towards you, at least in the circle that I'm picking up around you, where this energy resides, let's put it this way, is solely based on what it is that you could do for them. And there is this voice, as I'm saying this, that is trying to emerge out and is trying to let you see clearly where either this originated or how it is that indifferent. And as I was saying that, like, I felt like something like trying to block my voice, but there is this aspect of, like, you still, even though, like, for some of you, you may have been aware of this, but you're still doing it to some type of capacity. And this week, there is a huge opportunity for you to finally free yourself from that energy or from that space, if you so choose to. Now, there is an energy, there is a space here of having some type of confrontation with someone that maybe triggers you into the space where you're just like, wait, this is not it. Like, there is a confrontation that you have with somebody, whether it's over the phone. I am picking up that it's more of a feminine energy, or it feels more like a maternal or nurturing energy, if that makes any sense. So whoever it is that you have in your life that describes that energy, where this is the person that taught you that if you were not providing active services, you were not worthy of anything. And maybe you're making the connection now, maybe you're realizing it now, whatever it is, but it is tied to this person. um, for those of you that this person has passed, you're either remembering or going back in time, reminiscing on a, like, either the last argument that you had with this person or the last conversation that you had with this person that allow this energy or this space to surface up so that you could address it. There is this sense where a lot of you Pisces have been on a very deep healing journey, like very much intentional, and you guys are wondering or asking, like, when is this done? And, like, what I need, what I'm inviting you is, what I should say, what I'm inviting you is to look at this journey not so much as like, where is the destination, but how is it that I can continue to grow during this process, and allow for discernment, that you don't, because I feel like some of you are really stuck in wanting a journey to end. You're wanting to get to that promised land, right? It's like, oh my God, I'm fully healed. And that's never really going to happen. I'm going to be completely honest with you. There's always something that is going to need reflection. There's always something that is always going to need your attention, because that is part of this experience, right? And there is this sense where you guys have to release or let go of the outcome that you're trying to chase, because the more that you're chasing that end goal of like being completely healed, and I'm doing them in quotations, and again I'm talking about my own personal beliefs and viewpoints, um you're missing what is happening in the present moment, internally, physically within you, emotionally within you, that is trying to be released, that is trying to let go of. And the longer that you continue on avoiding that by just focusing on 3 months from now I'm going to be healed or whatever it is, the longer that it's going to take you to get to that point where you think everything is going to just magically be perfect. At every stage in your life, there's going to be challenges. The challenges are going to shift. They're going to be different depending on where it is that you are at. So take this process, because I feel like you're very much at the tail end of this timeline of healing, of this version of healing. And what you're supposed to be learning during this process or during this time is something that is going to be the foundation of the new season that you're walking into. And you want the next season of your life to stand on a solid foundation. So if you try to avoid what it is that is surfacing up, what it is that is coming up, you're going to find yourself trying to rebuild yourself or find yourself continuously. And this entire journey, it's about learning to integrate every version of yourself without judging it, instead of trying to shame it or judge it and make it disappear. I hope that makes sense. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and let's pull out an oracle card. I know that it sounds very heavy, but it is honestly a very beautiful opportunity if you take advantage of it, and instead of resisting what is coming up, sit with it. And when I say sit with it, you can go about it in a curious way. Be like, okay, this is coming up. Why is this coming up? Where did this originate? Um, and then just kind of like go on with your day. And when you are ready, spiritually, mentally, and physically, it will be revealed to you, and you'll be like, oh shoot, that was what I was afraid of letting go, that was what I was afraid of seeing. But you're needing to trust yourself a little bit more, when it comes to the things or the way that spirit wants things to move forward. We have the number 64, the woodwives, adapt adaptability. So there is a need here to adapt to the way that spirit is trying to help you navigate this tail end of this season, so that when you move forward or you transition to your next season, the foundation is solid. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And if it doesn't, maybe this reading is not for you and you can come back in a couple of weeks. Okay, well, sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye bye.